What's up, YouTube? It's Black Society TV. Man, today I want to talk about one of y'all favorite actors. One of y'all favorite actors, uh, Mark Walhberg. He was in Transformers, among other Planet of the Apes, among other uh, um, popular and great movies that has come out um, through the years. Mark Walhberg was convicted in 1988 of hate crimes. In 1986, he was gave a civil rights injunction by a judge. Now, and this happened in Boston, Massachusetts. Um, let me tell y'all how um, racism works in this country. It's crazy because if you commit a racial crime against a black, and I'm gonna tell y'all why I say this, against a black person, nothing's done. But if you commit a racial crime against someone else, another race, then that's when they act upon it. Remember when black people has been, uh, you know, uh, killed by police and, uh, murdered by, individuals and stuff, and nothing is really done. Nothing's really done. No hate crimes is granted. Um, they're not charged with hate crimes. Um, but the moment something started happening to Asian people, remember, they made a law. Remember the Democrats? They put a law into place protecting Asian people as soon as they were being attacked. But when black people had been attacked all along, there was no hate crime law put into place to protect black people. Nothing. And I'm going back to 1986. Mark Walhberg and a couple of his friends chased down a, uh, uh, well, there was a couple of black students and their white teacher that was on a field trip. And I'm going to tell y'all about her in a minute. That was on a field trip. Uh, and Mark Walhberg and his friends chased those black students down the street, throwing rocks at them, um, throwing rocks at them, hurling the N-words, calling them all kind of racial names, and assaulting them. One lady, Kristen Atwood, she's 38 now, but she was 10 at the time. And Mark Walhberg and his friends were like 15, 16 years old, so they were older teenagers. And they knew what they were doing, were chasing them, throwing rocks, hurling racial slurs at them. Um, and after that crime, a a judge entered that injunction, that civil rights injunction, giving him a warning. Okay, not convicting him, not charging him, not convicting him, not doing any of that. Okay, gave him a warning that if he does it again, so that wasn't good enough that he assaulted the black kids. 1988, 2 years later, Mark Walhberg and his friends were trying to get beer at a store, at a Vietnamese store, and he assaulted two Vietnamese men, punching them, punching one in the eye, and all this other kind of stuff. Um, and their names were Tan Lam and Ho Tran. Okay, now he was convicted in that 1988. Okay, for assaulting the Vietnamese. Now he gets convicted. Okay, for assaulting Vietnamese. But when it was the black ones, he didn't get any conviction. Okay. And he was sent to prison. Mark Walhberg, um, this popular actor, a white actor, was sent to prison for hate crimes. Okay. He's been sent to prison for hate crimes. Now, remember this, y'all. This man is a huge actor now. Okay. And this is still on his background. All right. They know this. The producers, everyone knows this, that Mark Walhberg was convicted of hate crimes back in the 80s. Okay. So this is the crazy part. The white teacher who was with the black students say that Mark Walhberg should be pardoned because he filed for pardon back in 2014. But Kristen Atwood, who was one was black child at the time, this lady said she feel like he shouldn't be pardoned for no hate crime. It was wrong what he did. He should no one should ever be pardoned for hate crimes, and I agree with her. Um, she said that he that if you're a racist, you're always gonna be a racist, and and she felt like he shouldn't be pardoned. So she showed up to that parole hearing and was like, hey, this guy shouldn't be pardoned for these hate crimes. He meant it. He did what he did, and he meant it. But the Vietnamese guy, one of the Vietnamese guys, Ho Trinh, says that, oh, I feel Mark Walhberg should be pardoned. Um, his punches, they did hurt, but he feel like he should be pardoned. Boy, I tell you, staying on code. See, the Asians stay on code with racists. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them are racist towards black people also. So they stay on code with racist white people. They stay on code with it. We could expect that. Also, the teacher, the white teacher that was there, um, she said, "Oh, he was just a naive kid at the time. He should be pardoned. He was just a young punk. Nah, he was racist. He was a racist. It wasn't nothing about being a young punk. He was a racist. That's what he was. Exactly what he was, and probably still is. Um, but that is a crazy story. And those wasn't the only attacks that he did. He did other racial attacks on people back then. Uh, but yet today, he's an all-American actor, millions and millions of dollars. This is sick. This is sick. But look, man, y'all comment, y'all share and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what y'all think.